Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I have yet another unboxing for you. This one is not a Kickstarter deck, but it is an indie deck. So this is the Oracle of Essences. Okay. Dun 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 dun. And I picked this up. This was created by Monica Finazzo, originally from Venezuela, moved to Australia, and she is at the enchantress.com.au. Okay, this is an Australian site, and this is where you can book her services in addition to buying the deck. And this deck, you guys, I saw this on, who had this? I think Monique from Dead Serious Woo. I follow her on Instagram and YouTube. Love all of her stuff. And she is a big deck collector like I am. And I want to say it was her feed that I saw this on. And I was like, what is that? And that is because this is a 56 full color card deck. Okay. And again, this is about, and it says Oracle of Essences. This is about plant essences, okay? So the Oracle of Essences is your guide to the healing and spiritual energy of plants and their natural qualities. And being that my craft practice has been heavily influenced by essential oils and working with plants over the last 2 years, I had to get this. So, oh, and how cute. So I have this little like carved heart here, this little wood one. And again, this is her business. I'll link everything below so you guys can follow Monica as well. But look at this box for one. Look at how gorgeous this is. You know, let's pop this bad boy open. Now, I've only seen a couple cards. Like, I have not looked up a lot of images online or any other unboxings because I wanted to have an unboxing and first impressions on here. So we do have a guidebook in here. Matches the box. So Oracle Companion, ooh, you guys, okay. And so we do have gilded edges here. It's matte gilding though. And we do have a backing that matches the box here. So everything is on theme. Let's take a look at this Oracle book for a minute. It is black and white. We've got about, I would say two pages on each essence. So you've got Copaiba right here. So we've got some information in the beginning, sort of why this was created, how to use the cards and connect with them. And we do have spread. So we have a single card essence healing spread. We've got a holistic blend spread, 3 cards, a chakra blend, 7 card spread. That's interesting. Flower blend with 5 card spread, and then it goes into cleansing your cards, basically smudging them, and then right into it. It looks like these are in alphabetical order. So we start with Arborvitae. And we've got wise words, goes into a description of what's going on in the card, divinatory meaning, and then an affirmation. So very neat. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be diving into that book more, but let's get into the card. So we do start off with Arborvitae, and these are not bordered, just so that you can tell. It might be a little fuzzy here, you guys, so try and make sure that. And this is, so it's a matte finish, and this is probably 300 GSM. So it's a pretty, you know, sturdy card here that we've got going on. Ooh, basil. And so we also have a couple keywords here to see on the bottom along with the name. Bergamot. Look at that bergamot, you guys. I love that. Black pepper. I like that. That's awesome. Blue tansy. Love blue tansy. And we've got imagination, elasticity. I was about to say ecstasy. Birch. Cardamom. Cassia. Ooh, I love that. And so part of me was just really drawn in by this artwork. It looks like it's done in ink and maybe marker or watercolor here, but very, very gorgeous. And these are all typical of like essential oils that you would have on hand. And so I feel like this deck is a really, really good companion deck for anybody that's working with essential oils, right? That you're really going to get a lot out of this using this deck. Ooh, look at that clary sage, you guys. That womb and the flower. Oh. There's Copaiba. I don't know if it's going to refocus. Coriander. Cumin. Cypress. Very nice. Ooh, missed a couple. So we have cypress. We have Douglas fir. That's the guy that wanted to slip out. And we have respect and wisdom here, which is very interesting because Douglas fir and a lot of the firs have to deal with ancestry, specifically with generational wisdom. Douglas fir, white fir, generational healing. So just really great here. Ooh, and then we have dill. Look at that. Great color usage. Eucalyptus. Oh, look at that. Okay. That is an amazing card. Perfect for frankincense here. And so, you know, we've got a lot going on in each card, but obviously I feel like the plant takes center stage. You know, we've got fennel here and it's growing all around this guy. And he's sitting on a throne with, it looks like, I mean, that's where his heart chakra is, but it's colored yellow, so that's interesting. I think that might be the symbol for the solar plexus chakra. We've got intensity, overpowering, geranium. This artwork, you guys, just awesome. Ginger. Okay, and that's clear intentions, courageous. Some of the colors are a little bit hard to see with the names down here, but I don't feel like it's too distracting. In fact, I think if there was a border around these cards, it would probably be, it wouldn't be as great. to look at. I feel like they would kind of detract from the picture a little bit. So I'm glad that it's borderless. Helichrysum. Owl. Jasmine. Ooh. That's gorgeous. Oh, I love that. So final, or finale, really, Fertility. And we've got different, so we've got 2 crescent moons here. One right here and one right here, and we have the full moon behind her. And I feel like even though they're not connected, as they would with the goddess symbol, that it's really kind of evoking the goddess symbol here. I mean, she definitely looks like a priestess, you know, with all of the jasmine flowers in her hair. We've got some gorgeous jewelry, her robes, stunning. She's holding this bowl, and she's got a pentacle right dead center of her robe. It's kind of hard to see because this thing's not focusing the way that I wish it would. Yeah, sorry guys, my camera just doesn't do unboxings justice. I'm gonna have to try and find a new method here. Juniper berry, lavender, super great. Lemon. This is one of the cards that I saw, and I was like, oh, this deck. And part of the reason for that is because my son adores lemon essential oil. When I first got my essential oil kit, funny story, I was diffusing lemon as I was working because it's great for focus. And one day, this is after maybe like 2-3 days of diffusing this oil, I'm sitting there working at the computer, and I've got the diffuser like maybe half a foot away from me. And I noticed my son out of my peripheral vision. He's just standing there. And I turned to look at him, and this little boy literally has his face over the diffuser, like right over it, as the mist is coming out of the top. He's like pressing his face right into the mist and just like breathing it in. And I was like, do you like that one? And he's like, yeah, Mama, I like this one. And I knew I kind of had a hit on my hands. So lemon has not been too far away from any diffuser in the house. In fact, I probably even have 6 bottles, and one of the drawers behind me is like backup because we go through it so often. And this little boy right here, immediately I thought of my son, and I was like, yeah, like I need this deck in my life. And then we've got lemongrass here, another really good one. So purify, rejuvenate. Lime, oh my God. I'm loving the energy of each of these cards. Let's see. Expectations and empathy. I love that. Manuka. Another one from Australia. New Zealand. Majoram. That's cute. This one's got a much rougher feel. I really dig it. So this is Trust and Benevolence. Melaleuca. Such a great oil. Protection, adversity. Melissa. Oh my God, is that a little gnome? Oh, I love it. There's just so much going on with this stack. Oh, I love it. Neroli, oregano, another great one. Patchouli. This was another card that caught that I did see and caught my attention, and I was like, yes, I need this deck. Patchouli happens to be one of my favorite essential oils, and I think that's because of the emotion that it evokes for me. The first time I walked into a metaphysical store, they were burning patchouli incense, and I like fell in love with that scent, and I equate it now to pagan ritual, to witchcraft, to magic. And so I think that, yeah, it's probably to this day one of my favorite essential oils. I just cannot get enough of this. This scent to me says sacred space when I smell it and I walk into it. So that is like a perfect image for patchouli in my mind. Ooh, okay. I like that. Peppermint. Inspiration, self-satisfaction. And if you watched my goddesses or triple goddess and oils video, we talked about peppermint being associated with the mother aspect of the goddess. And so that's like, boom, that's powerful right there. I love it. Petitgrain. Roman chamomile. Gotta have Roman chamomile in there. Rose. Another one of my favorites. That's gorgeous. I love that. And like an idiot, I just now noticed the two people in the background. Duh. I was so focused on the flowers here that I just thought those were pretty hedges, and I didn't even notice the two folks embracing in the back. My bad. I have a feeling this is going to be a deck that, as I go through it, I'm going to get more and more out of the imagery. You just know it. We've got Rosemary. Chess pieces. It's awesome. Ooh, Sandalwood. Okay, so I'm curious. I'm assuming this is Indian sandalwood and not Hawaiian sandalwood, based on what I'm looking at. Because we do have the chakras, right? And the 7 chakra system does come from Hindu practices. So I'm going to say this is probably Indian sandalwood, for those of you that want to use oils in connection with this deck. Siberian fir. Oh. Spearmint. Look at that. Creative expression. Love the wave in the background too. Spikenard. Wisdom and magic. Tangerine. Thyme. Vetiver. Wild orange. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love all this color. Opportunities and abundance. And we've got Lord Ganesh at the bottom, a remover of obstacles. Wintergreen. Another great ancestor oil. And ylang ylang. Perfect. You guys, this is awesome. I'm ecstatic for this. So let's see how this guy's going to shuffle. Let's try this out here. And should we pick one? Let's pick one. And again, I'm in the United States, so as far as ordering the deck goes, yeah, you do have to pay more for shipping. That's just kind of how it goes. But it arrived here fairly quickly. I want to say she shipped it out within a day or two of my order, and then it took I want to say it only took about a week to get here. So fairly quickly. Shuffles really well. I would not do a riffle shuffle with this only because the cards are really thick. Not as thick as, say, the Star Child Oracle, but still fairly thick enough that trying to do a riffle shuffle probably wouldn't work out in your favor. In fact, let's give that a shot. Let's try it. See how this goes. Oh. Yeah, you can kind of pull it off. But the gilded edges also make it a little bit sticky. So I would still probably do hand over hand. You know, it's all a matter of preference too, you guys. This is your deck, so woo! Whatever you want to do with your deck, right? So let's take a big deep breath in and see what the essences have to tell us. And we got that chessboard, Rosemary. So here's the card. And this is evolution and movement. Gorgeous. I love that. And so we do have the queen here. She's surrounded by a bishop, a knight, rook. Let's see. Pawn. Yeah, so very, very awesome. And we've got evolution and movement, as I said. So let's pull up Rosemary and see what she has to say. Now, rosemary is also a really great, just in herb form, really great protection herb. So wise words. It is not the strongest or the most intelligent who will survive, but those who can best manage change. And that's a quote from Leon Megginson. And so we have rosemary is the oil of transition, a transition based on knowledge. It brings understanding of a situation from deeper levels. It focuses on the root of the problem rather than just the surface of it. We can say that rosemary is a very clever essence. It knows when to move and it adjusts easily to its new environment. Hence her being the queen. So if any of you have played chess, the queen can move in any direction on the board, any number of spaces. She's not limited like the other pieces are. Whereas the king, right, can move in any direction but only up to one space at a time. She's the ultimate protector on the board. You lose your queen, you basically lost the game. And so divinatory meaning, there's a few other paragraphs here, but try not to drone on too long and just read at you. Rosemary comes to your reading when you need to evolve from the situation you are in into a better one. Changes are scary, and sometimes we have so much resistance to change due to past experiences. Rosemary comes to tell you that there is nothing scarier than stagnation. Energy needs to move and flow, just like a river, to be able to clean, fresh, and support everything around it. As you transition, you are fully supported and guided. Focus on the bigger picture. Assess your environment. And then the affirmation we have is, all of the changes in my life are positive and empowering. Every day I am transforming myself into a more positive being. So that's pretty cool. If any of you guys are in a transition, basically Rosemary is supporting you and saying that you are supported by the universe, by any energies. And if you feel like you need an extra layer of protection, it's just kind of my own message thrown on top, that if you feel like you need an extra layer of protection as you move through this transition, take Rosemary with you. You know, add a drop to your diffuser bracelet, diffuse it in your home. If it's too herby, you can combine it with, you know, other woodsy oils to try and like taper some of that sharpness off. But I actually really like the scent of rosemary. So there you have it. There's our oracle meaning. Great card, you guys, and a really great deck. I'm so excited that Monique introduced this to me and introduced me to Monica. I definitely want to check out her website more. Again, all of her information is down below if you want to follow it, along with Dead Serious Woo. If you guys want to give her a follow as well. Yeah, the Oracle of Essences. I hope that you guys enjoyed this unboxing, and hopefully you'll stick around for the next video. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I hope to see you there. But until next time, blessed be.